energy is the Three of Wands. And for some of you, this is about crystallizing those ideas that you had. Perhaps earlier in the week there was confusion, or maybe you were getting a lot of ideas. You just didn't know which one to go with. Now you feel a sense of confidence. Something may have occurred that validates you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. You're headed in the right direction. Maybe it's something new that you're doing. Maybe you're expanding your business, or you're in the exploration phase. You're testing out what is actually viable. It's a day that calls on your leadership skills, your ability to have foresight. Again, maybe you're working on an enterprise, or you had an idea, now you want to turn that into a business. Maybe you find yourself in some kind of negotiation today. This is the card of the merchant. So you may be involved in commerce, the production of goods. Maybe you're a creator, an author, or a business person. So this is about your commercial ability. And you're looking toward the future. Perhaps again, you're expanding, you're in discussions, and you may be waiting for an answer today. Now, for those of you involved in a legal settlement, maybe you're in negotiations. Maybe there's been some confusion about what would actually be fair, how you need to divide something. But again, this is forward thinking, and the more concern or anticipation you have about what the future holds, the more you need to be concentrating on the here and now. What are the obligations, the responsibilities that will take you from point A to point B? Now, it is a day where perhaps you find you know how to say the right thing, provide the right answer in promoting your agenda, your persona, something you want to make happen. You're particularly resourceful today. And it's been a week where you had to accommodate change, and you've gotten good at it today. Those last minute changes that you're making are because of other people. They're not throwing you off. So it's a day of really doing some thinking, some networking, looking at your ambitions, and your expression. Now, for some of you, the confusion of earlier cards is still lingering. Maybe there's a loss of direction. You don't know where you're headed. Maybe there's a lack of ambition, or you're questioning why you're doing something. What's the intent? Why am I really doing this? Do I really want to do this? Maybe you're changing your mind. Or maybe you're encountering some kind of difficulty in business. It could be because either you had some unrealistic plans, which speaks of that Seven of Cups, or you were wasting your effort, which speaks of that Seven of Cups. Or maybe you find that the people you thought were in your corner, maybe they're not helpful alliances. And we get back to the Fool card, trying to save or impress the wrong people. You think that they can perhaps promote your agenda, and it's not really working out. Maybe, again, you're relying on some false promises. Or maybe you thought that this would be a promising venture, and you're not seeing the results. You're not getting a yield. There's a fail to deliver. So your goals could be hard to reach. Maybe you need help, you're not getting the right help, or you're refusing to accept help. So this could be a day where you find that there's a disappointment. Either you let someone down or they let you down, and probably at the last minute. Maybe somebody has completely changed the story, or they're not giving all of the information. So today is a day where you're going to have to be strongly self-reliant. You can't count on last-minute rescues, reprieves. And keep this in mind, especially if this is a legal matter. You need to have your ducks in a row, because, again, no one's coming to save you. And it's another day of spinning. Spinning a yarn, telling people what they want you to say, making other people believe what you say, and perhaps disguising your own failings or shortcomings in the process. So again, the message is, if you're concerned about, out there, maybe again, it ties to that 3 weeks ahead. You need to focus on the here and now. What's the order, the business of the day?